Blessings, everybody. Welcome to the channel. I'm Dane, your host of the Rock and Metal Guardian. I hope you're doing well wherever you may find yourselves. And welcome to a new series / playlist called New Release News, where I will talk about either one new release and one only, or multiple releases coming out. Today, I'm just going to talk about one specific release that's coming out on October 28th. It's a Friday, one day shy of 3 weeks so it's 3 weeks from yesterday. This is a new Whitesnake box set. It will be 6 CDs, also be available on vinyl. Not sure how many vinyl records you'll get in that, but for you CD fans like me, it's 6 discs. It's a box set. It's called Into the Light, and it is based on David Coverdale's 3 solo albums, Into the Light, North Winds, and Whitesnake. Now, those of you who know his third solo CD or solo work is called Into the Light, so that's where the name of the box set is coming from. That came out in 2000, September, I believe, was the month. That was his first solo record in 22 years. So there's a big span between North Winds and that. And then, of course, you had Russell's Heart, which was meant to be a solo album, but it became a Whitesnake featuring David Coverdale, or David Coverdale and Whitesnake, something like that, to please both David Coverdale and the record label, or somewhat of a compromise. Maybe please is not the right word. So even though it's 3 David Coverdale solo albums in the box set, it's being released as a Whitesnake album, and I kind of take issue with that because it's pandering to the record label, right? It's going to sell more if you put it under the Whitesnake name, that sort of thing. So that's why I have a problem. But I'm still super excited because I'm a big fan of those first 2 solo albums, and I'm hoping, fingers crossed, that they will treat Into the Light the same way they did with Russell's Heart, that they're going to add some punch and crunch to it, because I just wasn't a big fan of the original version of Russell's Heart. I wanted to like it, just didn't like it. I get that David Coverdale was going for trying to recapture the glory of those first 2 solo albums, but there just wasn't enough meat to it, if you ask me. It's a bit tame, mostly primarily focused on vocals and keyboards. So I hope they'll give this the same treatment. So you have Earl Slick and Doug Bossy on here. I'm especially excited about Earl Slick, because he played with Bowie. Bassist Marco Mendoza, and drummer Denny Carmassi. So this is the Into the Light part from the 3rd solo record. Or, I'm not sure who played on that record because I don't have it, but I did listen to it many times. But these might be new artists coming in to give it that heft or that punch, hopefully, fingers crossed again. So you also have Mike Finnegan on keyboards. So you're going to have plenty of unreleased songs. You're going to have bonus tracks. You're going to have demos. Now, the set also includes Too Many Tears, which was on Russell's Heart, so I'm not sure why they're doing that. So that's another slight caveat that I question. That was written by Adrian Vandenberg, of course. But you're going to get a song on there called River Song, which is David Coverdale's tribute to Jimi Hendrix. And you have With All of My Heart, which is a song David wrote to his wife. So he says in an interview that he thinks is one of the top 10 songs he's ever written. We'll see. This box set will also feature the singles Slave, Love Is Blind, and Don't You Cry. And of course, as I said, it will include Whitesnake and North Winds. Now let's talk about that. This is the most excited piece for me that I'm looking forward to. I like what I have on CD, the original CDs of that in one set. I did own those on vinyl when I was in high school. Those were wonderful to have, nice gatefold, right? But they came in one set, the ones that I got, both North Winds and Whitesnake, I mean. So while I'm looking forward to Into the Light being re-released, again, I'm excited about that because hopefully they're going to give it the Russell's Heart treatment, but I'm super excited about re-releasing those first 2 solo albums. So here's what you get on I'm going to break down very briefly the 6 discs for you. Disc 1 and 2 are versions of Into the Light. The first disc is the remix of that, and the second disc is the remastered with bonus tracks. Then disc three is North Winds, remix with bonus tracks. I'm not sure why they included North Winds as the second disc. I would have put Whitesnake first. Anyway, or I would have put them in chronologically all together and put Into the Light last. Anyway, so disc 3 is North Winds remix with bonus tracks. Disc 4 is the original Whitesnake solo album, but remixed with bonus tracks and demos. Disc 5 is Into the Light remastered. So you get a disc 1 and 2, a remix on disc 1, a remaster with bonus tracks on disc 2, and then disc 5 is Into the Light remastered. No bonus tracks, I guess. Not sure what the distinction between the two remastering is. And then disc 6 is Whitesnake and North Winds remastered. Because the other discs 3 and 4 are remixes. This is just the original remastered. So there you have it, folks. Post in the comments if you like. Are you excited about this release if you're a Coverdale / Whitesnake fan? And if you're so inclined, please consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much. Take care now. Bye. God bless.